right, hey, welcome to a whole lot of nothing podcast, a podcast where we talking about a whole lot of nothing. And we back in this thing.
Yes, sir.
We all back in this thing. Yeah, we one short. John ain't here with us today, but who we do have, we got over here to my far left, we got Bobby.
It's your boy BWAT.
And we got my boy Mill to my left.
What's happening, everybody?
And we got EJ to my right.
Yes, sir. Back in this thing.
Hey, everybody had a good weekend. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Not bad.
Great weekend, man.
Pretty chill weekend.
That heat kicking in now, though.
Yeah,
that summer full effect.
Did y'all get rain? Bro, it rained like crazy where I was at.
That's true. It did rain. But
it's
it was
June.
also hot. You know how it get right after it rain?
Yeah.
It get hot as hell.
No, it get hot than a
Humidity.
big dog.
Hey, the mosquitoes ain't playing either.
Nah,
Hey, them boys is out.
mutant mosquitoes.
Well, looking like you got poison ivy on you. Be like waking up, dog, itching like a big dog. I hate them things, dog.
Yeah,
Big lump on the arm.
Like a little kid, dog. Like, don't someone get bit by mosquitoes today?
You ain't take care of that.
Anyway, man, we got a whole lot of stuff to talk about this week, man. We're going to kind of switch it up on you guys. Typically, we try to give y'all a little news report and go through the timeline. But today, man, we're just going to have a little bit more open topic discussion. I think it's a little bit better if we start kind of letting y'all know what we talk about before we get into the podcast.
Yeah, I think that's a smart idea.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, we're going to get a little bit, of course, we got to talk our sports. I mean, we had a little bit of boxing, we had a little bit of basketball going on, so we're going to get that out the way for y'all. So I know the ladies be like, why do y'all do it talk about sports? I don't want to hear about sports. What you going to hear about it?
Hey, well, guess what?
That's what guys do.
Yeah, so we're going to do a little bit of that, but then we got a good topic, man. We're coming in, man. Today we're going to find out the difference between being in love and loving someone.
Sheesh.
We're gonna talk about
We
that.
need to talk about the fact that y'all went to a conversation party. That's what we need to talk about.
We're gonna get in all in that. So
They can lead into it.
So yeah, we definitely want to do that. But before we get into all of that, we definitely got to shout out to our sponsors, man. Shout out to Radiotherapy. Big Terrence, man, holding it down for us, man, every week, man. He do so much for us, man. We want to show our love and support to that guy, man. He's awesome, and helping this podcast just grow and develop, just mentoring us, getting us better. But this also just the aesthetics of the podcast, man, just giving us the tips here and there, man. A lot of the things that we do, the improvements that you see, has to do with Radiotherapy and Terrence. So big ups to Terrence on that. And then also got to get into it every week, man. We got to go to EJ for our endo, our CBD knowledge. So EJ, go ahead and give it to us.
All right, so like I said before, we got this alkaline and sparkling CBD infused water. And they come in a pack of 12 for $48.
Yeah, they gonna hit you.
We're not playing no games, bro.
They ain't playing. They gonna hit you.
It's CBD.
I definitely can say it works
Free.
because a partner of mine just hit me today.
Yeah.
He was like, man, I had a crazy weekend, but I'm locked in now. I had my sweet CBD water. So I was like, I told you, man, you know?
Yeah, facts. Where can we get it from?
It's legit.
Yes, sir. You can get it from your boy, Endo Texas, ENDO_Texas. Holla at me.
Yeah, and then even let us know a little bit more about CBD and the importance, man. Because I heard, I watch podcasts. This is what I do.
Yeah.
And so I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast with
Wiz?
With Wiz.
Mm-hmm.
My boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? So,
Yeah,
and they was
sir.
talking about, of course, they was talking about, of course, Wiz. You going to have Wiz, you going to talk about
You
Wiz.
gonna talk about Wiz.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
but they was even talking about like CBD though, like, and they was talking about how like an old lady like 87 years old had got like from the airport police, what they call TSA, yeah, had stopped her and actually arrested
went
her.
to jail. Yeah,
Went to jail.
Yeah.
For having CBD, and she was using it for her arthritis.
Facts.
And so she's talking about, man, how they're talking about CBD. People use the cream and the roll-on for arthritis. I know they was talking about, of course, kids with epilepsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how, man, they take the CBD pills, man, and they don't even have those seizures and things like that. So a lot of things about CBD is really, really good for the health.
Yeah.
People associate it so much with weed.
Yeah.
And I think
the more people get to know about it and get more knowledge on it, then they'll see what it's used for.
I agree.
It's a nutritional supplement we supposed to be taking.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
Because your cells are working every day. You know what I mean?
So exactly,
it
like,
takes
how does
stress and anxiety off of all that.
like how does it work? Like if I'm a person that's never done any drugs, never done anything marijuana or THC or CBD related, break it down to me. Like, what are like 3 things that CBD will help? I know you said stress, anxiety.
Yeah, stress, anxiety, main thing, inflammation.
Inflammation in cells. So like
inflammation, period, in your body.
Okay.
Because it starts from your cells. Everything. That's where your DNA is, your chromosomes, like in the nucleus of your cell. That's where all of that starts. When that's out of whack, then everything else go out of whack. So taking CBD every day will help balance that back out to where you're not having the same problems.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And because we have all these receptors around our cells. As soon as you take CBD, it binds to it and goes inside the nucleus.
Okay.
And then it takes care of whatever's going on. Half the time, all these diseases and stuff is just bad cells gone bad. You know, like just
and they
eradicate.
Just clump together.
Yeah.
Get
start building different environments.
Yeah.
So if you take CBD every day, it's a plant. We supposed to be eating plants and fruits and vegetables every day.
Facts.
Yeah. You feel me?
I know this for Watt over the weekend because I'm just not getting my voice back. I had to go a whole weekend without my voice, dog.
I've been
and dog, I had to, every time I think, dog, that post nasal drip, fam.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
that mug is the worst thing to go through.
Reverting back to CBD, I was taking that every day. You know for a fact. All y'all know how I was waking up every morning, just snoring. Boy, was it that morning?
Boy, it just be sounding like a car movement.
Wake up call in that morning.
Dog, that fool.
Taking CBD every day though, like took the inflammation and shit away, like in my nose.
Yeah, that's what they say. A lot of that is inflammation in your nose, and that's what causes a lot of that.
That drip in the back.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie. I was like, shit, I'm finna just go ahead and drink some of this CBD. Well, I'm trying everything, but my voice was out of there. And so, man, I feel so good to have my voice back. This for Watt tried to put me on that blueberry,
elderberry syrup, man. Nigga trying to play the elderberry like it's some blueberry, man.
No, I'm like, hey, son, you need to get you some of that elderberry.
Hey,
I said, dog, what kind of hillbilly?
Y'all think I'm joking? Elderberry syrup, fam. It's called elderberry syrup, bro. By Cassie.
Man, whatever, man. They ain't paying us to promote them.
Fam, but it's the truth, dog. If you get
in Canada,
nah, it's here.
It's
here. It's for your allergies.
What is a syrup?
Yeah, dog.
It's just it's like
communion juice.
It's like a cough syrup.
I mean, it's like a vitamin.
Okay.
Vitamin, like a daily supplement.
Fam, it's the truth.
It worked.
I used to take freaking Claritin D, Zyrtec, all that shit.
bro.
Boy, all I do is take me a little what you call it?
In the mic.
A little
capsule.
Yeah, a little medicine cap. Yeah, a little 10 milliliters.
Drink that. I'm good.
Did y'all ever have to take Scotch Emulsion, bro?
No.
That's the rubber tussle, right? That's a rubber tussle, right?
No.
What is that?
Hell no. Scotch Emulsion. For all the viewers at home, go to Google and look up Scotch Emulsion.
Dog.
Bruh. What the hell is that?
Dog. It's like this. It was like this thick white creamy stuff, bro.
No.
Dog, and my mom used to put it in a spoon, bro, and put salt on top of it. I set myself
white
up for
creamy
that.
stuff. Yeah, you said shit.
Yeah, facts.
That wasn't
Scott.
Scott.
Don't need to be taking that shit.
That's a lot of what you think it is, brother. Came in a bottle.
Lit, boy.
I'm telling you, hey, dog, as kids, dog, man, it was some nasty medicine, dog. It was just one medicine. I didn't even mean to get on this topic, but no, it's just one medicine. Dog, it was, I don't even know the name. It was like a Robitussin, but it was like honey lemon. Like it was just straight honey lemon syrup, and my mom would give me a cap of that. You know, you just look at it, you be like, no, I ain't. She be like, you better drink this.
You go drink this.
You be like, man, I'd rather just be sick, dog, man.
Facts.
Man, as kids,
Facts.
dog, it was some horrible medicine that we had to go through. I feel like kids ain't got that now. Like they got like chewables, they got gummy.
They medicine tastes like candy.
Flintstone fucking vitamins were the worst.
Hey, they're
red.
No, everybody had the Flintstone vitamins, dog. Dog, that one was chalk.
They're red. They're red joint.
No
red joint.
That
That
nothing in
was
there.
terrible, dog.
You take 3 bites and them mud turn.
Dog, it was
The taste would be in your mouth
That
for
all
about
day, dog.
Terrible. My mama used to leave them right there on the counter.
Why you throw the mugs in the trash?
Boy, no. I used to throw them behind the refrigerator. Boy, we moved. My mama moved. They moved that refrigerator. She said, "What the? All these damn vitamins back here behind the." I said, "Damn, that's crazy." That's crazy. How them get back there?
You saw the dick.
Yeah, I'm saying,
yeah, your boy Nick. I don't know, man.
That boy crazy.
Bro, hold on. Did we talk about that on the podcast before? Were you telling me about how you stole it?
Stole what?
You said you had stole some money or something like
we
that,
talked-
bro.
we talked
Dog.
about that.
Y'all remember that?
I stole that money from my daddy.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Bro,
I remember
that
I
joint
remember
was
that.
funny, dog.
I don't even know when that came out though. But
Yeah, low key.
that mug. Nah, yeah, but that just got way left on it. But I just remember them bad, horrible memories, man.
Yeah.
Vitamins was never like how they used to be. Medicine, man. We ain't had no gummies, man. We went through it. It was all bad.
Vitamin C joints was good though.
EJ.
Bougie.
When they came
Yeah,
out,
what
The
key was it?
orange
What key was
vitamin
it?
C
Get
pills.
vitamin C.
they came out with the gummies. We was like, all right.
Yeah.
Gummies, I was with the gummies.
Gummies is straight.
That the
No,
Flintstone. But why every kid had Flintstone vitamins? Like,
Because that was the only
Them
cartoon that
whole-
came out
Yeah.
with vitamins.
Those
yeah, but then
were
you look at the
bad.
Flintstones, like they was like
Kids
the
go
rocks
out
and stuff. That's exactly what type of vitamin they were, like some rocks. Like,
Bro, I used to throw mine in the trash.
dog.
Kids go automatically.
Those were bad, man.
You know, I was showing them, I'm like, vitamins to make you grow. I was like, "Duh, I ain't eating that. If I gotta eat that to get tall, like I'm
Facts.
straight.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm good on all that. Like you said, that mug, you don't mind. You can eat pancakes, you can eat waffles, dog. All you tasting is Flintstone vitamins.
Terrible.
Can't even wash your mouth though.
Man, but get into it. What was it yesterday? Sunday was game 2.
Yeah.
Game 2, yeah.
Hey man, it turned out to be a good finals.
I think it's over, but that's just me.
Why? Because Clay got hurt.
No.
You saying like Golden State? It's over. Golden State got it in the bag.
Yes.
Oh, yo, facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
because the Raptors were. I think they got lucky game 1, to be honest. But
Yeah.
I think Kawhi's hurt as well, so it's it's been a good run. I don't think they'll win another game.
That boys are smoking.
Yeah, I was like, I don't see how we mustn't watch the same game because
Bro,
to
they
me,
definitely not gonna win.
Yeah,
in
they
the
was
Oracle.
up. Bro, they was up about 14 going into
Bro, they didn't make
in
a
the fourth.
shot in the first 6 minutes.
Yeah,
of the
they
third
just-
quarter.
it just-
they couldn't hit.
But
Yeah,
it was
couldn't
it was
hit.
a sequence that caused the Raptors to
Bro,
get
that
back
was
in
the
game.
that was the most historic run in NBA Finals history, dog. Like that's not gonna happen every game, man.
Fam,
What?
they not gonna the Warriors weren't hitting like
Bro,
that.
the
either.
Warriors do that every game. That's
No,
why
they
they're the
don't.
Warriors.
EJ, this is the most historic
But-
run
but
ever.
We've seen them
was
do
18-0.
runs like this every
Facts.
game.
Yeah,
They do it every
Not
third
as
third
extensive
quarter. They do
to
this
the
shit.
amount of
Bro,
points. You know what
they
I'm
scored
saying?
18 unanswered points. That's not gonna happen every game.
yeah, but I'm saying but first off,
And Clay's hurt. and
yeah, we
Kevin
talking about
Durant's
they was down 14 and Clay. Like I feel like he started off that first quarter phenomenal.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
hot.
Like
Yeah, he
if you
did.
don't have that from a Clay, you may be talking about a different game. So like
Yeah.
just saying like Clay, how hurt or how injured is he really? I think that plays a huge impact.
Oh yeah,
Because if they're gonna have to depend more on Cousins if Clay is out and Cousins is out of shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, but bro, they're going home, fam. Like,
I mean, first off, okay, so
The
no one's
Warriors in
saying.
5.
I don't think no one's just gonna say like.
in 5, they're gonna win
Yes.
4 straight games.
yes.
All right. Hey.
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be Warriors in 5. Maybe Warriors in 6. I'm not saying the Warriors are gonna lose the finals. I'm saying regardless. I put it like this: regardless of how this final turns out, people gain way more respect. The stock for Kawhi has gone
Oh yeah.
out of the roof.
He's top 2 player in the world right now.
Yeah, I
KD number 1, and then
like I said, for me right now, I think Kawhi is the best superstar you want to play with right now.
yeah.
For the simple fact that he's not a superstar that needs the ball every time he comes down the court to be effective. He's not really looking to try to just be that man offensively just to take over the game, but he can if need be. I mean, when we talk about like, I feel like everybody gets their opportunity. Like, Sayaka gets his shots off, Van Fleet gets his shots off, Lowry gets his shots off. Like everybody get a chance to score, and he gonna go lock up on defense and help you out on the glass. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's a superstar you would probably not want to over him. That I can't think of one.
Yeah.
It used to be LeBron, but
I mean, we don't even have to go into that. But
Well,
I'm just saying,
yeah.
like, it's over. Well, you can
Yeah.
say what you want. They're not gonna win in Golden State.
Why do y'all think that? Why do y'all think they're not gonna win Golden State?
Not a lot of people win in Golden
Bro,
State.
they're people win Golden State, man.
Not the
No.
Raptors. They won't win in Golden State.
In
But-
the finals.
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not like impressed. Like I guess I'm saying like
Bro,
Golden
they're-
State
they're
is looking.
wounded.
They don't look
but,
that good.
Yeah, but the Raptors are not that good. Fam.
I agree. I don't think the Raptors
They
are
don't have
good
to
enough.
play fucking. They don't have to play outstanding to beat the Raptors. Bro.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't.
That's all I'm saying.
They don't.
And let them play good. It's a wrap. You know what I mean? They really keeping these boys in the game.
Yeah, but you got to think like defensively, the Raptors are a great team. So you saying that Warriors haven't
are
played?
too, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Warriors. I think
they
Warriors.
don't even have.
Everybody's
they don't have their-
adopted the way they play defense.
Yeah, but they don't have their
Switching
full
it,
squad.
They do it the best.
But they don't have their full squad. And what I'm saying is, you got Klay Thompson, who's a shooter. He's hurt. His hamstring's hurt.
Mhm.
You got Steph Curry, who's coming off of food poisoning. He's probably gonna have a better
But
game.
no,
Hey,
that
hey,
boxing one
speaking-
was effective.
Speaking
was.
on this topic though, Looney he out for the rest of the series.
Okay, so
That's huge.
It's,
Yeah.
it's very
More
frack.
Bogut?
They say he out indefinitely.
yeah. So
Yeah, that boxing one was effective, but
Yeah, it is.
this was their one chance to do it.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's a 7-game series. Dog.
Yeah.
Like the Warriors got lucky last night. You don't
the
come,
Warriors got. They
bro.
was
They
up
were
by
down
14.
14.
Yeah, the Warriors got lucky.
The Warriors
last
got
night.
lucky, bro.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
My
they
God,
did.
They won.
No, like Toronto was making.
Andre
it right.
Iguodala made a 3, bro.
Fam, but they
Bro,
really
they
effed the
left him
game off
open.
at the end.
Bro,
Yeah.
you know how many shots he made?
But
You know how many
Kawhi
threes
should have
he
got
made?
this
He
that
had
steal
0
though.
threes before
Kawhi
that
was right
game.
there for that
That's what
steal.
I'm saying.
Did he?
bro.
Did he
He jumped
run?
that pass.
Did he
For a
run out of
reason.
position for it?
I mean, it's seconds down. It's at the end of the fourth. Like you might as well. Like
Well,
you gonna have to like for them to win that game. Who's gonna need to get that steal?
They and the Raptors at home too.
But dog, like
That
that much should have been that much should have been a steal off that pass first and foremost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
it
it
shouldn't
wasn't.
even
And-
got to that point.
But I'm saying, and
I agree.
I agree, but it's a game and run, so
Right.
you're gonna
Yeah.
get cold. Now it's a long drought for them. Given it wasn't because they were making the wrong basketball play, they was making the right play. I feel like offensively, I think defensively they probably got a little bit more lax in the third,
Yeah.
but I just felt like they had the shots was there, they just didn't make it. Like, and
It was-
sometimes basketball just go like that. It wasn't like the Warriors just like, oh, we're just gonna show you that we're better than y'all. No, the Toronto just couldn't make a shot, and that was luck to me.
Yeah,
Like,
they just showed they were sorrier than the Warriors.
that's not sorry.
Like
Just
I said,
that's not sorry.
that is sorry.
Could you go cold?
Siakam was a no-show.
Yeah, he was 5 for 18. Trash.
Man, like this
Yeah, I
nigga,
mean,
he
they
not
game
gonna have
plan.
another
They
game like he
game
did.
plan.
What did I tell you?
Yeah.
I said that's why they were
That's the
gonna
only
lose.
reason they won game one because he went
Exactly.
dummy.
12 for 14.
Wait,
Kawhi-
not like
Kawhi
it was just
hasn't
like,
had a
oh,
superstar game
Siakam
either.
just Kawhi hasn't
Because
had
they
his,
shut Kawhi down.
Yeah, but Kawhi needs.
not
to
no,
gonna
it's
say
Lowry.
that.
Lowry ain't taking some of that pressure up off of him.
And Lowry's
Lowry-
sorry.
Lowry is sorry.
Stop.
I ain't gonna lie,
sorry.
Laurie probably been
He playing
been
better
a
defensively, though.
consistent player on their team.
That's what
Nah,
I'm
Van
saying.
Fleet. I feel like Van
But his.
But
his
we arguing about scrubs.
Van Fleet ain't no
Man,
scrub.
man,
Lowry not a scrub.
Laurie ain't no screw. He ain't no slouch. Man.
He just scrub in the playoffs.
Yeah, he just
Oh, he's a scrub.
No, that man not a scrub.
he ain't no screw.
He just scrub in the playoffs.
You
Like
don't
you
make
only
the-
watch
you don't make
Lowry.
the All-Star
If
team
you
to
only
be
watch
scrub.
Lowry
He
in the
shouldn't be
playoffs,
making. He shouldn't be making all-star teams. Though. Let's just get that out the way. But you know,
if you only watch him in the playoffs, then
he's a leading scorer in Raptors history in playoffs.
I mean,
Still
he been there for a
trash.
minute, though.
man,
I say he been there for a minute.
It's his whole
Exactly.
career.
Yeah.
yeah, because nobody wants to stay in Toronto.
Bro.
Now they will though.
Dog, Chris Bosh would have stayed, but he didn't have a
Yeah.
squad though.
he
Yeah,
was-
Toronto wasn't making the playoffs like that.
no.
When I think about
25 years they ain't been here.
Yeah, so
When
finals.
Yeah.
finals?
So, I mean, but it's Toronto. But
Hey, that's a long time.
Oh, yeah. So in my opinion, though, it's over.
so you got in 5. I mean,
I
it's over,
I
but
agree, Watt.
it's over. But I'm less impressed with. I would say through this series, I'm less impressed with the Warriors, and I'm more impressed with Toronto.
That's fine.
Win, lose, or draw. I'm looking at how Toronto is losing. It's not due to that they're not playing the right type of basketball. I
The
think.
Warriors just too much.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, I mean it's the
It-
Warriors. Like I
it's-
mean, don't get me wrong, it's the Warriors. Like
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm saying, but the Warriors are looking like okay,
Yeah.
this is their last year.
Yeah, this ain't gonna
It
be
looks
a
like it's their
cakewalk.
last year. Like
They're
I can't see them doing.
They're
this
breaking
next year.
down, bro. The
Yeah.
Warriors are breaking down, and I mean, like I said, this is the perfect opportunity for the Toronto Raptors to go in Game 3
Nick,
in
Man,
Oracle.
Kawhi
and
Leonard's
shock
broke
the world.
down too, though.
I mean, he might be, but you also are playing. He's getting
I
I know,
multiple
Mike.
bodies.
They called it
He's
out.
getting multiple bodies thrown at him.
That's a part of the Warriors' defense.
Yeah,
man.
but one of those bodies is hurt. Like,
Yeah, you're not hurting like
But
dog.
they all, you act like none of them don't practice.
Who?
The people, them grown men, they
No,
gonna be ready
they're
to
not
hoop,
practicing.
bro.
They're probably not practicing. Not like how we think they'd be practicing.
It's like shoot around.
They not
maybe.
clueless when they out there.
Like
No, what I'm saying is, so Kawhi Leonard right now, if he can get like, because I think they got 2 or 3 days of rest.
I think they play like Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday, so that's 2 days of rest. Kawhi Leonard will be able to adjust to what the Warriors are doing, and then depending on whether Clay is healthy or not, that just takes one more body off of the rotation on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna what was it? Quentin Richardson said that like the Warriors are dictating where Kawhi throws the ball on the double team, so that's what's affecting them. So like if you're talking about a 7-game series, right? You're gonna have a coach say, okay, we're going to double here, but we're going to put somebody on this player so that when Kawhi does get doubled and they pass the ball out, he can't give it to his playmakers or the people with the scoring abilities. So what the coach is going to do now is game plan against that double team and the other switches.
Yeah.
So now game 3 is going to be more of a cerebral game where like they'll double Kawhi and then Kawhi will have to make the right read and then they'll make an action off of that read to get the ball to their scores. And that's gonna happen, and they're probably gonna win game 3, bro.
No, not in,
Well,
not in Oracle, fam.
I would say this: if they're gonna win a game at Oracle, it's gonna have to be game 3.
Oh,
We can at least say that, like game 4,
yeah.
because if
You
KD
already got
come
knocked
back,
out.
or like if you give another time for like.
KD's not coming back.
By that time, I think Cousins will be a little bit better shape.
Yeah.
Things like that. Like game 3 is gonna have to be the game you take. I would just say that.
Cousins was pretty effective though.
He was.
And didn't he start? I think he started.
Yeah, he
too.
started.
He started. I mean, I'm impressed with Cousins. You know,
Yeah.
he dig deep.
He,
Man,
did-
he
he
gave
definitely
what they needed,
He
so.
definitely don't look the same though.
But he look like somebody that man like want to do whatever it take to win a championship.
Yeah.
And,
And that's what this year was an
and I
experiment
think
for.
and I think people are gonna view him highly like that. But
Yeah.
that's our little NBA talk. We went on a little rant on that, but I definitely want to
Whole
kind of
lot
go
of
ahead. Yeah, whole lot of nothing
Thanks.
right there. Definitely want to get kind of into the topic at hand, the topic that we want to talk about today, which the question that we presented with each other
Okay,
was
yeah.
the difference between being in love and love. So me and Watt this weekend we went to a conversation party
Mm-hmm.
that my barber threw, and I'm pretty, I go to conversation parties. I've hosted conversation parties. So that's something that it's kind of normal to me. I kind of know the format of it, but and they're all different, however people want to run it. But anyway, so we went to a conversation party Saturday. It was a grown, 40 plus
Yeah,
type
40
of conversation.
40
party.
plus, definitely.
Yeah, like we're talking about people that's been married, divorced, that are married, things like that. So
Y'all the youngest in there?
Yes, we
Oh,
definitely
for
do
sure.
understand.
Experienced
far.
in life.
About 20 plus.
Oh, damn.
yeah,
Dang.
Who threw you the
It's
who
like
did
our
that?
parents in that hoe.
yeah. It's like our parents.
You know what I mean?
How
you
y'all,
know.
how y'all end up at that joint?
I mean,
All right.
be honest, be on the point.
Yeah, but so we in there. So anyway, so conversation party, no one's ever been there. You go. Typically, sometimes this one was separated by sexes, so you had men and women.
Mm-hmm.
And each party, you write on a piece of paper a question. It can be anything, but typically it's tailored towards a relationship, the opposite sex. You may have a question you may want to ask this broad topic. You may want to be like, this is strictly for women. This is strictly for men.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the things that were brought up were pretty interesting. Well, one that stuck out to me, and I would say that's been kind of gaining motivation, was a guy said he had been married for 16, 17 years and no longer married.
Yeah.
And he said a question he's always been wanting to ask or he's been asking for years and want to get the answer to it. What's the difference between being in love and loving someone? So what's the difference between if I say I love you and then what's the difference between I'm saying I'm in love with you? Now, he was saying throughout all the answers, the only true difference of what he said was infatuation. Being in love just means you're infatuated with somebody. Okay, so I challenge, and people that's watching this, I mean, this is definitely something I would want to get more comments and feedback on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For sure.
Whether it's on Instagram, Live, YouTube, all of that. Definitely let me know what you feel like your definition of what it means to be in love, or you can say what's the difference between being in love and love. I kind of want to ask my podcast boys, what y'all think? What's the difference between being in love and being in love? Well, let's do it like this. Has everyone been in love in here? Has everyone been in love?
I think at a time when I thought that phrase was real. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think that phrase is like real. You know what I mean? In my previous relationships, I've been in love. You know, but what does that mean? You know what I mean? That's what we're talking about. So, the form of me, I would say I have been in love. You know what I mean? I don't know how you describe that. I don't know if it's just loving someone to a certain extent. I don't know if it's what you do for them. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, that's just my issue on it.
That's what we're gonna kind of go down. I mean, we're gonna break this thing down. We're gonna try to figure out and get to the bottom of what's this in love thing that everyone is searching for.
So we could say, all right, when you're in love, you do what can we say happens when you're in love?
You just unconditionally.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I just want to make sure we just set the stage of has everybody been in love in here?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Been in love, All right, so we always say we've been in love for the sake of what society says what in love means.
Right. Okay.
Right, so we all kind of been there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my next question to that, and as we try to define this, or does anybody want to take a stab at what the definition of in love means to them, and then we'll break it down.
I mean, I'd say being in love is like a temporary feeling of like euphoria. Like when you're with that person, they give you a certain feel that like you're not gonna get from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be
So like a high a little bit.
Yeah, like I feel like it's a certain like connectivity. It's a certain vibration, energy level that you get when you get around them. Like for some reason, when you get in their presence, like you smile more. You know what I'm saying? Like the time kind of, you know, it speeds up, but it's also like slow motion. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just some of the physical attributes of like being in love with somebody rather than out of love with them.
So
that's what I define it as.
I would question that with, you see that sense of euphoria, emotional feeling. What about like when you have your kid, like when you're around your kid, your young one? Would you not say, I mean, we don't have kids, but you know, would you say, you know, you have a sense of high? There's a type of
oh yeah, most
euphoria.
Definitely. Yeah,
You don't think you're in love with your?
I don't think you're romantically in love with
Okay.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
There
There
we
you go,
go.
son. Now we digging a little deep.
Now we getting something.
yeah, I mean, but
So it's romantic. It has a intimacy.
yeah. I mean, but intimacy means to know somebody. So like that's not when we say intimate, most people be thinking like close. Like
Yeah.